The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill Thursday podcast.
Hey-o.
Doing.
What doing, Block?
What doing indeed. I see that Simon, my mate here, and I have started a new trend putting he reckons he started and then I did it after him. And it's putting a new Nokia on your screensaver, an old phone on your wallpaper. He did it first. I'll just show you.
He started it.
He went this one, which is interesting.
Yeah,
what is that? 3110? 3310. I think mine was a 2110 or something like that.
I love that. Is it a sticker or is it?
No, it's just like an actual. I just found a photo of the paper of the phone and then enlarged it so it filled the screen and then set it as a.
Put Bowie on. He's a creative force behind it all.
There we go. Phone's transferring across.
Bowie, where did you get the idea from? Or did you come up with it yourself? Or who did? And don't lie like you do sometimes, but what do you.
I never lie.
Yeah. Where did you see it?
Up.
Where did it come from?
I don't know. I think someone said something about old phones, and then I just Googled it, and then I just put it on my wallpaper.
Do you know the name?
David,
Do you know the name of that dog next to you on the couch?
No, we're trying to work out the dogs' names.
This is the funniest thing ever. These two are staying at a mansion in Bel Air, and the mansion's got two dogs. And they don't know the names of the dog, that they're too scared to ask anyone what the names are because they know that they should know the name of the dog. Because they've probably been told, Suze, they've probably been told about
100 times.
Yeah, 100 times what the name of the dog is, but neither of them have paid any attention.
That is correct.
So what do you call it? Do you just call it dog, or do you just not even refer?
We think one of the dogs' name's Max, but we're not quite sure.
But
I don't think it's this one because it didn't move.
But that's the one that Luttsy reckons was Max, and I was getting him to practice, calling it Max now, and he doesn't even look up.
It doesn't move.
Like a dog would look up if it was his own name. Like say Max now. Go, hey Max, what's going
Maxie. Good doggy.
Good talking. Is he sleeping?
Yeah, they've got a pretty good lifestyle here.
Be tired. We watched him lick himself for about an hour before. He'd be
Cleaning
spent.
himself?
Oh, sure.
He's worn out.
I think he was clean. I think he was just having a good time by that point.
Max or Luttsy?
It's a guy. Yeah, Luttsy was licking himself for an hour.
What are you doing today over there?
Well, I think we're going to go to Santa Monica and down to Wally's and have some dinner and some drinks maybe.
Hang on, what did you say, Wally's? Is that a restaurant?
Yeah, it's sort of like a wine bar / restaurant. It's pretty cool actually. There's one in Beverly Hills that we ended up couple of nights ago with Bobby. I think it's Chris Hemsworth's stunt double.
Yeah. Luttsy mentioned. Oh yeah, I'm looking at this Wally's, Santa Monica.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. And what is that for dinner? Will that be dinner type deal?
Well, we met some other stunt guy that lives in Frosty the stunt guy down in at Wally's as well. So he lives in Santa Monica. So I think we're going to just jump on that train and go down there.
I don't mind that. Do you know, it doesn't seem like it's that expensive either. I'm just looking. You get a pizza down there, Suze, for like $22.
Really good. It was actually really good.
I was chatting to Maddie actually, who works here, and she went to Europe and got a pizza this year. $100 it cost her.
What?
She said.
What?
She said it was
do the conversion
and
$100.
everything. She said it was $100 in Positano, in Italy.
You pay for the view, don't you?
So expensive, isn't it?
Wow.
Yours is just 22.
You get a
US.
You get a
Yes,
yeah, but you got to just
35.
You got to forget that. You just got to think it's normal dollars there. Like when I was in New York, I was saying a hot dog, like a shitty little hot dog, was $7.50. Outrageous.
Do people
Plus
use
tip.
cash more in the US with the tipping thing? Is it cash still, or is it?
I don't know because I've been using cash and people were looking at me weird last night that I was using
Like,
cash.
do you still have to like if you
Yeah,
park your car
they just-
somewhere, give them cash or whatever? I don't know. I'm trying to think of a thing you would be doing.
Yeah, I don't know with the valet, but I think just the tipping stuff, it's just all tap and go, I guess.
You know, if you go to your hotel room in the olden days, haven't been to America for ages, you had to give the person who brought your bags up some money.
Yeah.
in cash.
I hate it. I'm so glad that we don't have that culture
So do I.
in
I
Australia.
don't like it at
Yeah.
all. It's awkward.
Yeah.
That's why Ubers are good. You don't transact money with people.
And I hate how it's just implied. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I don't want to give them money. Like, and I don't like if they give me bad service, you don't want to give them money, but you have to because that's what the
Yeah.
culture is.
Yeah. And it's a set amount, like 15% is the minimum, but then you can also give more. And I think then when you give 15%, you may as well give nothing because that's the bare minimum that
Yeah.
you can do. I hate doing it on Uber Eats. Can't you tip your driver? And, you can select, $2, $5, $10, whatever. But then you can also select none. And I'm like, well, that's going to come up in the little receipt. He or she's going to see that. And I've went out of my way to select, no, I'm not giving you anything extra. But I've also got free delivery. So you're doing this for absolutely nothing. And I'm, I'm
But
wondering
do
what
you
will happen to my
generally
food.
tip on your Uber Eats?
No, I don't. No. I hate saying that, but no, I don't. No, I don't think I ever have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not part of our culture.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It's awkward at the restaurants when they hand you the FPOS thing and then there's it goes through the tip thing right in front of them.
They'll leave you the
Yeah, and you got
check,
Yeah,
please.
I'm never ballsy enough to not tip in that thing.
It's tricky, isn't it?
Yeah.
They can see what you're doing.
Well, they just check, please. They bring it over to you, and then it's very clearly on there, like for you to write that amount, and then they come and pick it up. And I'm like, oh, you're going to be the first. How quickly can we leave before you come back and pick up your little black booklet? But you've been so nice to us, and we spent a lot of money on food. I don't want to have to tip you $20 extra.
Yeah.
Right?
How are you going to get down to Santa Monica?
I think Lewis, the guy that lives in the house here, I think his girlfriend lives down there, so he'll give us a lift, or we'll just jump in an Uber. I'm trying to get Dave to get in and drive the cars out of here, but he's a bit scared.
Have you driven one yet?
Not yet. We haven't really made the most of our days here.
Of
Sort
your
of been a
toys, the toys available in the mansion. That you're
Yes, we've been late rising.
Is that dog alive still? Can you just like
Max,
oh man, his name's not Max. Oh, could you imagine if something bad happened to the dog? Like, God forbid.
please don't.
Oh no, that would be. I'd just run Bowie if I were you. I'd pin it
Yeah,
on Luttsy. I'd just take
I'm on the
off.
first flight out of here. See you, Luttsy.
Yeah. All right. Well, good chat. We'll talk to you
All
tomorrow.
right.
Find out.
I'll put David back on.
Yeah. Okay.
was
Put
It's like it's a family, hey, mum and dad.
Yeah.
Put your dad
you
back
guys.
on.
Yeah, go.
Put your dad back
Great,
on.
great
Talk to you.
chatty.
Don't cause any trouble for David.
Yeah.
I'll try not to. I fell over in a bar last night. It was not a good
Oh,
look.
did you?
Yes, in front of everyone.
You should know better than that.
Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
See you, mate.
See ya.
That dog has not moved. I swear. Just check Luttsy to see if the dog's breathing. Like lift its. Yeah, I know. It just lifted its head up.
No, you just moved. Yeah. It's like, what do you want?
That dog looked
Cooler dogs, like, and you think, oh, dogs, like, I think Sonny Bill loves me more than anyone else in the world.
Talking about dog.
But then you can just see here that dogs don't give a shit.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He doesn't know us.
He
This
doesn't
dog
know
doesn't know us from a bar of soap.
No.
He snuggles into you.
I watched my little Dachshund yesterday go over and take a shit on the lawn, and then my Groodle, much bigger, much heavier paws, run over and stand in it about 4 seconds after he'd done it, and then turned around and went, "Oh wow, you're still here!" I'm like, "Yeah, I've been home for half an hour," and then she ran back and was trying to jump up, and the dodging that I did, and my brother who comes over for 10 minutes wearing a white shirt, and he's just trying to escape a big shit dog paw print on his chest before he had to go out.
Do your dogs like go crazy when you come home? Yeah, Sonny
Yeah.
does that. I love that.
Yeah.
That's the best ever.
That would
Yeah.
be good. I'd
Every
like that.
every day, it's like, oh, you're back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank God.
I'm so excited.
I run into Tara, who works with our outside, and she was saying, she'd been learning about essentially Stockholm syndrome and the psychology of owning pets and what keeping pets domesticated does. They don't actually love you. You train them to make them dependent on you, and so they don't actually love you. They just think that they need you. And then I go home and I see Nala, who jumps all over me as Sonny Bill would with you, and I'm like, that might be true for your dog, Tara, but my dog loves me. And she would run away if I gave her the chance, but she would get very sad very quickly. Yeah. And I will stand by that. And my dog actually loves me.
And I'll never forgive Archie for one time when I came home. I'd been away for a full week. I'd been away, I think I'd been overseas. I can't remember. and I've walked up the I've walked up the stairs, and I go,
Oh, yeah.
"Hey, buddy boy," and he's going, "Hey," and and Jody's gone, "Don't you, Archie? Don't you want to race and say hello to Dad? You haven't seen him for a week." And he's turning like full sincere and gone, "Have you been away?"
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
The Ash, Luttsy, and Susie O'Neill podcast.